Hello, and thank you for purchasing your HumanWare Victor Reader stream. My name is Greg Stilson. I'm the Technical Product Manager for HumanWare's Braille and Blindness products. And in this video, what we're going to do is, since you just bought your Victor Reader stream, or maybe you bought it recently, we're going to talk about how to activate this product for the United States National Library Service. So I'm on the website. It's a three-step process. And I'm on the website that you'll have to go to for the first step, which is nlsbard.loc.gov. Okay, and once you go to that website, you'll see that there's a username or a email and password link or a field that you'll have to type in. And if you're not currently a member of the National Library Service online downloading project, you can get instructions on how to become that. There's a link right above. I'm using JAWS right now, so you may be able to hear what I'm doing. If I arrow up, right there it says the BARD application instructions. If you click on that link, you'll be brought to a form that allows you to fill out so that you can become a member of the National Library Service. So myself, I am a member, and I'm going to go ahead and get logged in so that you can see the process. Basically, step one is telling the National Library Service that you have a Victor Reader stream and you need to get it authorized. So we need to register the Victor Reader stream with the National Library Service. I'm going to pause the video and get logged in for you. Okay, so now I am logged in. I'm on the BARD main page, and you'll see there's sections to check out the most recently added books, the most popular books, etc. You can also look up a book by the author or the title as well. What we're going to want to do is actually update our account settings to add the Victor Reader stream as a purchase player. So I need to find the Update Account Settings link. So to do that, I'm going to hit my Insert F7 key on my JAWS to open up my JAWS links list. And I'm going to look for the link that says Update Account Settings. So I'm going to press U. Right there. If I press Enter, it's going to route me to the Account Settings page. And now there's a link on this page. This is basically all your contact information, etc. But I want to actually now add a purchase player. So I'm going to go to that link by pressing Insert F7. And when I pressed A, add a purchase player was the first option. So I'm going to press enter on that and get routed to the adding a purchase player page. So now I'm on the adding a purchase player page. Now this has your street address, your first and last name, things like that. At the bottom there is a drop-down box that actually allows you to search by a specific player model. So I'm going to press my letter C, which is a shortcut to combo box, or you can just click on that drop-down box at the bottom. Okay, and it says please select the type of player you're going to be using. So I'm going to hit Alt down arrow to open up that drop-down box. And there's a whole bunch of options in here. The Braille Note Apex, one of our products, is there. I'm going to press H until I find HumanWare Victor Reader stream. Now that's a Stratus, which is a larger player that we offer, desktop model. There's Victor Reader stream. If I press the Enter key, we now, if I arrow down, there's my submitting the player request button. So if I hit the space bar on this, it will send the request to the National Library Service saying I am trying to let them know that I now have a Victor Reader stream. I want to use that to play my digital talking books, and they will then process that request and give me the approval there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit submit. Okay, and I am now back at the BARD main page. My player request has been submitted, and what I will get from the National Library Service, what happens now is they send my information through their system. They approve my player, my Victor Reader stream, and then once it's approved, they send my information and my approval notice to HumanWare. In the process, I will get an email, and I'll show you this email now. If you see this bottom email in my list, okay, so it says Ref 00009 NLS book authorization. So what this email is is it's an email that has the reference number from the National Library Service that they sent HumanWare saying, here's the reference number of the person who just got their Victor Reader Stream approved by the National Library Service. Go ahead and send them a key to get the device ready to play our books. So if I open up this email, okay, so basically this is an email telling me that the National Library Service has notified HumanWare that the stream can play digital talking books. Go ahead and get it authorized. So there's a link in here. If I keep arrowing down, right there, if I press the enter key on this link, it gives me the opportunity to fill in my information, including my device serial number, so that HumanWare knows which device they need to authorize. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this link and we'll get routed to the website. Okay, so now I am on the HumanWare web form where I can fill out my Victor Reader Stream information. So the first thing I need to do is type in my name, my first name. So I'm going to type in Greg. I'm going to type in my last name. I'll just do the support email address, so support at humanware.com. It asks me to enter in the email address a second time, so we need to type that again. Support at humanware.com. Now it's asking me to select my product. We need to make sure that Victor Reader Stream is selected, so which it is. If it wasn't, I could go to my drop down box by pressing Alt down arrow. So Victor Reader Stream is selected. If I arrow down again, okay, so now it's looking for the last 6 digits of my stream serial number, and this is how HumanWare knows which device to authorize. Now the stream, you can get your stream serial number by simply turning it on and pressing the 0 key to get into the information menu.
Info 0. No media. Battery powered. Battery level low. About Victor Reader. Version 3.5.4. Model 303. Stream. Soft pack activated. 4. User keys. Serial number 95-1303-0282664.
Okay, so we heard a whole bunch of information, but the last 6 digits of my stream serial number are 028264. Okay. If I arrow down again, okay, so now it's asking me for the last piece of information, which is that reference number that was in my subject line, and that was 00009. Okay, and at this point I've got all my information filled out. Like I said, if you can't remember that reference number, it's in your email. If I Alt Tab back, right here, right there, 00009. Okay, so at that point I have filled out everything I need to fill out. I can arrow down my submit button, and at that point my player request will be finished, and I will then just need to wait for the activation key to come to me as an email attachment. So I'm going to go ahead and submit this, pause the video, and I'll get back to my email in a second. Okay, so I've submitted my player request, and just to remind you that the whole process from the time that you submit your registration to the National Library Service, when you do the update account settings, to the time that you actually get your full key in the email can take up to 48 hours. It can take 24 hours for the National Library Service to process the request and get your information over to HumanWare, and then after you submit your player request, that can also take up to another 24 hours. Most cases we do it much faster than that, but just to keep that in mind. So now attached to this email, I'm in Outlook 2007. You can do the same thing with Gmail, etc. Gmail, you'll have to actually download the attachment from the web. Outlook has made it a little bit easier. So I'm going to go through a couple methods of getting the key from my computer over to the stream. So I've inserted my SD card into my computer. You can do that, or you can plug in the stream and turn it on and connect it that way. So attached to my email, you'll hear I hit the Shift Tab key and I can listen now. And you hear US NLS pilot key, whole bunch of information, and then the biggest thing to remember is that it ends in a .kxo extension. That's the key authorization file that we need to be cognizant of. And so in this case now, what I'm going to do is two methods. I can either copy and paste this onto my stream, which I can do right now. So I've selected my key. If I right arrow through my attachments, I can now right click on the key or hit my applications key on my keyboard and arrow down until I see copy. Right there. I'm going to press enter. So now I've copied that to the clipboard. I can quickly go to my desktop by pressing Windows D and go to my computer and press enter. So now I've opened up my computer. I'm going to now arrow down until I find my VictorReader stream. There's my devices with removable storage. There's my DVD drive, and if I hit my right arrow, there's my VR stream. It's my E drive. If I hit enter on that, I can now just simply paste Control V. And you see now that US NLS pilot key is on my VictorReader stream. I could take my card out right now, pop it into my stream, turn my stream on, and it would say 3 user keys have been processed and I'm ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and delete it though and show you another method in case for some reason the copy and paste method doesn't work for you. So I'll close out of this. Just going back to my, going back to my email. So now I'm back in the email. Now, if I know I have attachments, I can also do it this way. I can purposely save it. So I can go to the File menu. By pressing Alt F, I can now arrow down. There's a Save As split button. If I right arrow, and I can now arrow down. Saving attachments is what I want to do right here. If I press the Enter key. So now I have just your typical Save As box. I need to Shift Tab until I find my VictorReader stream in my drive list. So when I Shift Tab, I'll do it a number of times until you hear it say Tree View. Okay, we heard it say Tree View. Now I can arrow around. You can hear Documents. If I hit V, there's VR Stream. If I press the Enter key here, it's bringing up my, you know that it's the stream because you hear things starting with $VR. So now at this point, I don't want to save it inside any of these folders. So I just want to simply tab to the Save button. There's my Save button. I'm going to hit the Enter key. And the file has been saved. I can verify that again by going to the desktop with Windows D. Go to Computer. And now I can go to my stream by arrowing down to the devices with removable storage. There's my DVD drive. I'll right arrow. There's my stream and press Enter. If I press U, there's my US NLS file again. I can take this file out, or I'm sorry, take my SD card out, pop it into my stream, and turn my stream on. As soon as you hear the message 3 user keys processed, you know that your device is ready to play books from the National Library Service. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching this video. Thank you for purchasing the VictorReader stream, and I know you'll enjoy it. Be patient with this process as it does take a little bit of time. But as I mentioned before, if you follow this tutorial and you continue to have problems, feel free to give our technical support department a call at 800-722-3232. 3393. Once again, my name is Greg Stilson, and thanks for watching.